Hey everyone! So today I'm really excited because I get to unbox 3 rings from the White Series collection, and the White Series diamonds are all designed by our CEO Paul himself. It is also our patented cut, and it is something that's extremely special because each diamond is actually designed to be one of the highest performing standards of its kind. And what we're gonna have today on the ring unboxing. There's 3 rings here. I'm just gonna cover up the client details, but I'm definitely gonna give you a really close look at the rings under different lighting condition later on. And what I have here today is actually the cushion 8 hearts and arrows. We have an oval 8. We also have a round 10 hearts and arrows. And each diamond here is something that actually is basically seen as a breakthrough in the diamond industry standards of light performance today. So I'm really excited to show you what's gonna look like. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so for the first ring, what we have here is a 1 carat round 10 hearts and arrows, which happens to be one of my clients' ring as well. It's now mounted in 18K rose gold throughout, and you can see that there's complete 0 light leakage throughout the diamond because it is a round 10 hearts and arrows, and this is the way the diamond is engineered to be. It's extremely beautiful, and it's accompanied with 4 marquee diamonds on the sides of each band. It's done with a halfway design. This particular setting is actually done to actually have as little metal coverage as possible, because you'll see that from the top view is actually a very clean, clear look of the diamonds itself, and basically there's only 1 prong in between each of them, just securing the diamond because it's actually a half bezel set. Now the band is also done in halfway, so that actually allows for future resizing. On the prongs, you notice that the side profile does actually allow a full clear view of the pavilion of the diamond, and that does actually look really mesmerizing if you love admiring your diamond from all views. On the other side, we have the same exact marquee milli sourced in the same ratio and proportions so that everything looks entirely symmetrical and seamless. The round 10 hearts and arrows is truly magnificent, and you really see that this entire ring design just looks really elegant and classy. The round 10, no matter which angle you see, actually is so going to retain its extreme brightness and brilliance throughout. So on this particular setting, it is something that really showcases how white the diamond can be, even though it's mounted on a rose gold band. And now for the next ring, we have a cushion 8 hearts and arrows, which is actually from our White Series collection as well. This new cushion 8 has a total of 97 facets, 8 hearts and 8 arrows, and it is actually also redesigned to have a much softer, more pillow-like appearance to the diamond to highlight on a more vintage look. It is also now really perfectly placed in a uniform parve band, which is made up of decagon millis throughout. So you'll see that the decagons are actually going to emphasize on its 10 hearts and arrows appearance, and it is actually also hand cut to have a total of 111 facets. And on the band, you actually notice in between the prongs, there's actually 3 diamonds that are carefully placed to achieve a heart-shaped effect. And this is a really subtle romantic note to the ring design detail that retains a very elegant look. So on the side, you also notice that the setting style of the decagon millis are actually slightly different and really showcases a bit more of the diamond from the side profile. On both the bands, you'll actually see that the diamonds are up till halfway of the ring because this allows the band to be resized in the future, and it does still give you a full coverage when your fingers are closed. So the entire ring is actually done to be in white gold setting, and it does have a really clean, really bright look to it because of the light performance standards the entire ring now has. And for the last ring, what we have here is an oval 8 from the white series, and you'll see that this oval is extremely beautiful. It's cut to have the highest possible light return that a diamond can possibly have in an oval shape, and you can see that it does have completely zero light leakage. It's extremely bright and white all throughout the ring. It's currently also set in an 18K white gold band, which does taper from thick to thin towards the diamond. Now, the tapering effect does also actually highlight a lengthening look for this oval over here. And you'll actually see that for the oval, it actually has this knife edge towards the top that does create a really slick and slender appeal. On the side profile, you can actually also see that there is this cathedral effect that does help raise the diamond further. That also really makes it easier for you to stack with your future wedding bands, and this is something that also elevates the look of the diamond from the side. The prongs are also kept bare in between, which does also allow you to actually admire your diamond from all sides, and you'll see that the tapering look does complement this entire ring design to highlight the look of the oval diamond itself. Now, when you place this round 10 diamond under a direct lighting source, you can see that it bursts into scintillation. Basically, the entire diamond ring is going to flare up into fire, and you will see that the 10 arrows of the diamond actually creates very chunky, lively flashes that are definitely going to be really captivating even from afar. Now, the diamond is also designed to have a total of 111 facets, and it creates this edge-to-edge scintillation that no matter how slight you tilt the diamond, it does have a really mesmerizing and dazzling effect throughout the ring. So on the side stones, all the marquees are actually also building up into that bling factor throughout the diamond ring. You'll really see that it is going to be extremely sparkly when it's in under this kind of intense lighting condition. The 10 arrows of the diamond is actually going to be really chunky and extremely blinding. For the new cushion 8, you can actually still see the 8 hearts and arrows bursting from the diamond itself, creating that very chunky and lively colorful flashes going all around the diamond. You'll notice large pieces of fire also reflecting from the diamond. Its total 97 facet also highlights additional scintillation throughout the edges of the diamond, and that is also really nicely complemented by the side diamonds on the band itself. Now, with decagon mealies being mounted on the bands, you really see that the entire ring is going to look really, really sparkly. The decagons are going to have a total of 111 facets, so that's definitely going to be a really scintillating appearance. So you're going to get a combination of larger chunks of fire from the cushion 8, but also all those really fine dazzling features from the band itself as well. When the entire ring is seen together, it's definitely gonna be a showstopper. You can actually really see the 10 arrows of the decagon mealies as we tilt this ring right now, and that's something that actually looks really nice together with the way the cushion is actually mounted on the ring. Look at those chunky fire that this oval 8 actually gives. The total of 85 facets actually does also enhances all the additional scintillation that the diamond's gonna get, and with an oval diamond, it is extremely revolutionary to achieve a light performance standard of its kind here, because you can actually see that it does have really, really chunky rainbow flares, and that's unlike any oval there is out there. Now you can actually really see that the oval diamond does have a really captivating and eye-catching appeal just because of those bold fire that you get all throughout the diamond ring. Wow, just look at the round 10 when it goes under the sunlight. You can actually really see that the 111 faceted diamond now actually has really intricate facet placements, and every single facet basically has to be perfectly aligned with one another to achieve the sort of extreme light reflection. And you really see that all the additional sparkle that also comes from the marquee band does also complement the main diamond. But the round 10 hearts and arrows is definitely the showstopper here. You can actually see that there's 10 of this beautiful chunky fire that comes out from the arrows itself. But on top of that, it's actually also surrounded by the edge-to-edge scintillation this diamond's cut is gonna give. Now, you really see that the entire band comes together very nicely. When it's set in this rose gold band, it actually has a very feminine look altogether. It's also really elegant because the way the diamond is faceted, it actually does give you slightly finer flashes that does achieve a really beautiful and clean look altogether. The cushion 8 hearts and arrows here really stands out because you notice that the 8 arrows are giving off that very glaring chunky fire that actually produces very large reflections out of the diamond, even though it is actually a 97 faceted diamond. So that's actually a really high faceting structure that still gives off very chunky flashes all throughout the band. Now you actually see that on the diamond itself, all around the edges, especially when it's tilted, it gives us that very dazzling look, and this is what makes the diamond ring so much more mesmerizing, especially on this particular design where you actually see that's accompanied with deccan lilies. So you notice that even on the band, basically the decans are gonna achieve that really brilliant and scintillating appearance that complements the diamond even further, because the entire ring right now is just going to look really bright and also very sparkly. Even the side stones in between the diamond itself, you'll also find that they can be very reflective, because we're definitely going to be seeing the ring at all different angles, and this is actually what achieves even more reflections no matter which angle you're looking at your ring. Even under daylight, you can actually see that the oval 8 is designed to give you that really chunky flashes of fire that just beams out from the diamond when it's hitting the sunlight. Now you actually see that for the oval diamond, there's also all this combination of additional scintillation throughout the diamond itself. No matter how you tilt it or see it in any angle, it is always going to be reflecting light, and this has never been seen before on an oval diamond, which is truly what makes it so much more special and so much more captivating. So here's the 3 rings under your everyday light, and I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I do. Thank you for watching!